Hello again everybody, Aaron here. Just some quick background information, no tea today unfortunately. So what happened is I just moved house and I subscribed to an internet service that also came along with a voice service as well for the telephone. But the problem is the service that I subscribed to is a fiber optic internet service and the connection is in the kitchen. So if you know about this new voice services, you need to connect to the modem that is provided by the service provider so that you can use the phone. But it is in the kitchen. Now this house that I moved into is quite good because even though the point is in the kitchen, the house is networked with LAN ports, so I can put the modem in the kitchen, but I still can connect via wires to, like, this is the living room. Okay, so this is connected to the kitchen, and there's another one going to the master bedroom as well. But I didn't want the phone, even if I could get a cordless one, to be in the kitchen. So I thought, hey, can I use the telephone port as the to convert maybe the Ethernet port into a telephone connection? And apparently you can. So let me just jump to the kitchen. And so here we are in the kitchen, and this is where everything is, together with the circuit breaker. This is the fiber optic infrastructure. In Singapore we call it OpenNet. Very good thing to have. Now, so like, remember the network point that you saw just now? That was for the living room. So the modem or the router is connected to the living room, and my computer and my TV, and in the future my TV will be connected via to another router outside as well. This is a bridge, but that's not important. What's important is that you see this? This is a telephone cable, and this is a Ethernet port to the master bedroom, and it connects fine. So apparently the phone and the Ethernet jacks, they are designed to a modular standard. You can Google this. The telephone is RJ11, I believe, and the Ethernet is RJ45. Apparently the smaller connectors, like the telephone connectors, can fit into the larger sockets, like in this case the phone connector into the Ethernet connector. So the larger one can fit into the smaller one obviously can't fit into the larger ones. That's what she said. Anyway, so it doesn't stop here as well, right? So now I can have the telephone in the living room. It's in the master bedroom, right? But it's in the master bedroom. I want it to be in the living room. So there is another hack that I found that we can do. And here we are. This is the master bedroom's, sorry for the light, but this is the master bedroom's Ethernet connection. And as you can see, I've connected a telephone jack into the Ethernet jack. It connects well, but I don't want it here, right? Then what is this cable connected to, you say? This is connected to, ta-da! Okay, forgive my toothbrush, everything's a mess, I just moved in. The home telephone point, right? Because this is the traditional landline home phone connector, or whatever you call it, and this is connected to all the different jacks around the house. It is not a one-way connection, it is multiple ways. So technically, in most houses, each room will have one of this, right, including the living room. So I was thinking, hey, if I were to do this, will it work? So why don't we give it a try and jump on right back to the living room. And here we are back in the living room, but this time at the telephone jack. So now this is connected to my phone, and technically this runs all the way back to the router back in the kitchen, so it should work, right? And it works. Okay, so long story short, you can technically convert a Ethernet networked home. Let's say if you're building one or if you're moving into one, you can connect the ports into a telephone jack as well. Alright, this should save you a lot of trouble, and just to prove that it works, I'm going to make a call I'm not going to show the number obviously, but let's see if I can put it on speakerphone. Alright. You should have heard it dialing. Oh, where's the ringtone? Yep. So this works. Right? It's definitely calling. Anyway, just a proof of concept to show that you can use an Ethernet jack as a telephone jack as well, and with a few tricks you can actually use the existing infrastructure in a house. If it's built, maybe you made a mistake in planning or you're moving in a pre-built house, you can adjust, suit, what am I saying, network all the cables to suit your preferences. All right, so Ethernet to telephone jack, possible, and it's backward compatible as well. Okay, I hope that you maybe some of you will find this useful. I'm not sure if a lot of you will find this useful, but anyway, if you're here, I hope that you found this useful, and thank you for watching very much. Remember to like and subscribe, and if you'd like to support the channel, remember to use the links provided in the about section of the videos that I've made so far. Okay, thank you very much and hope to see you again. Bye bye.